I feel as though a part of me has been torn away, left behind in the wake of your actions. The emptiness lingers, and I wonder how to keep moving when I feel so broken inside. Half of me is still reaching out for what was once there, but the other half is fading, drained by the weight of your indifference, your silence, your absence. I used to be whole, filled with love, ambition, and hope. Now I'm just fragments of who I was, scattered across the ruins you left behind. The truth is, I'm not sure how to love myself anymore. How do you find a way back from the dark place you've dragged me into? I lie awake at night, feeling the distance between us like an insurmountable wall, and in the silence, my soul dies a little more. I gave you all of me, every piece of my heart, but now it feels like I'm left with nothing, a shell of the person I used to be. Your absence haunts me more than your presence ever did. It's as though I'm slowly fading into oblivion, losing parts of myself every day. How do you move on when the person you thought you would never lose has broken you beyond repair? I'm half dead inside, and you're nowhere to be found. I loved you with all the intensity of a storm, but now all I feel is the aftermath: destruction, sorrow, and emptiness. Every time I think I'm healing, a memory of you comes crashing back, and I'm reminded that I'm still lost in this maze of pain you left me in. You drained me, took my joy, and left me wandering in the dark. I'm alive, but I'm not truly living. I try to pick up the pieces of myself, but it feels like every time I do, a part of me slips through my fingers like sand. I used to think that love was everything, but now I see how it can consume you whole, leaving nothing but ashes in its wake. You took a part of me I can never get back, and now I'm left to wonder if I'll ever be whole again. You've hollowed me out, and no matter how many times I try to rebuild, the emptiness you created remains. I'm still breathing, but it's as if the air around me is thick with the weight of all the things unsaid, all the dreams lost. I am walking through this world as a shadow of who I was before you. You took my light, and now I struggle to find my way. It's like I'm stuck between two worlds, the one I had with you and the one I'm left with, and neither feels like home anymore. You've left me in a constant state of confusion, torn between the love I still have for you and the pain that threatens to consume me. I can't help but wonder if you ever even noticed how much of me you took, how much I gave until I had nothing left to give. Some days I feel like I'm breathing, but in reality, I'm just existing, waiting for something to wake me from this numbness you left behind. I loved you so much that I let myself fade into the background. Now that I'm gone, I don't even know how to find myself again. I try to move forward, but you keep pulling me back, making me feel like I'm drowning in the memories of what we once were. The sadness lingers like a heavy fog, and I wonder how many more days I'll have to live in the shadows of what we lost. I gave you everything, and now I'm left with nothing but the broken pieces of my own heart, trying to make sense of what went wrong. Each moment without you feels like an eternity. I feel like I'm trapped in a nightmare I can't wake up from. You were the spark that lit the fire in me, but now the ashes of that fire are all that remain. I thought I was strong enough to survive without you, but here I am, slowly dying from the inside out. I can't help but feel like I've been erased, like I never mattered to you at all, as if I was always just a ghost in your life. I wish I could tell you how much you've hurt me, but every word I speak feels like a hollow echo, and you're not listening anyway. My heart still beats, but it's like a clock ticking toward the end of something that was never meant to last. I loved you like it was the only thing I knew how to do, and now I'm trying to unlearn it, but it feels impossible. I still see traces of you in everything I do, in every thought, in every breath, but it's never enough to bring you back, and I'm left half alive. The silence between us is louder than any argument we ever had. It's a constant reminder that I'm alone in a way that words can't explain. It feels like I'm trying to rebuild myself from the inside out, but with every step, I crumble again. You've taken my joy, my hope, and my strength, and now I'm struggling to find the pieces of me that are still intact. I don't know if I can keep going like this, carrying this weight, this emptiness. You left me, and now I'm learning how to live with the brokenness. I still remember the way you used to look at me, but now I'm just a shadow of that love, fading into nothing.